Hello gurus and welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump into charts for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and also the Nasdaq. What's going to happen to the stock market today when it opens? How bad is it going to drop on everything that's happening with Russia, Ukraine, and the world, and how bad this is escalating? Hit the subscribe button, join 70,000 people, smash up the thumbs up button, and let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. So we're going straight into technicals for Bitcoin. And on the 4 hourly, I've got a new indicator that I've found. I've been playing around with different indicators. This one here, this Bitcoin indicator, it's been very accurate. Like when I've been checking the different. So what you're looking at here is trading view. You're looking at the price movement of Bitcoin over time. This is the price of Bitcoin moving over time. Straight away, when I'm looking at it on the 4 hourly, I am seeing a very large head and shoulders forming, and that's not good. That possibly a big drop could come from that. If it does drop, the target would be that the first big bounce would be at 32K, but there is something that's maybe preventing the drop, and that's we got a double bottom formation forming here and a higher low with big volume. So we had a bottom here, that's one bottom, and then we got a bottom here, a second bottom with a lot of volume. So that could be an indicator that we've bottomed out here. There is a lot of volume coming into Bitcoin as well, a lot of buying and selling happening. You can see the volume down here. That's how much people are buying and selling, how much trading is happening on Bitcoin. And as you can see, since the beginning of this Ukraine-Russian war, you can see the volume has just exploded. So many people are moving their money into Bitcoin now. If we zoom in, there does seem to be a little bit of a reverse head and shoulders forming here. We've got a inverse head and shoulders, head and shoulder, the right shoulder forming, and that could be a movement to the upside. We've got a lot of volume coming in. Stochastic is oversold heading up, which is bullish. Squeeze mob is going towards the red side now. It's turning towards the red side. Money flow index is showing money is starting to flow out of Bitcoin. So we've got a bit of mixed signals here. Our stochastic oversold turning to head up, but money is flowing out. In the EMA ribbons, we got rejected off the EMA ribbons again, and they're turning to head back down again. So more bearishness on that. The VPVR, right where we're sitting right now, the $38,000 mark, is one of the strongest points of buying and selling and resistances. Underneath that, we've got a lot of, it drops off. So you can see here, this is where most of the buying and selling is happening. At the 38,000 to around the 37,000 mark. Underneath that, there's not much buying orders there sitting. So we've got to be aware of that. The crypto guru bot is showing a buy signal on the 4 hourly, and also this new Bitcoin indicator fired a buy back down here at 34,000. It fired a sell up here at 40,000, and it hasn't fired a buy yet. So in my opinion, we are looking like we're trying to head up, but there is a lot of resistance here. But in my opinion, we're going to be heading up because of the volume. So much volume coming in. And again, it does seem like we formed a double bottom with this big volume on these bottom spikes on the double bottom. There on the 25th of January and here on the 23rd of February, we made a kind of double bottom with a lot of volume each time. But if we zoom out on the 4 hourly, I am still seeing this giant head and shoulders forming, head and shoulders forming. If that drops, it would be quite a big drop. It would take us to around, the drop would take us to here, $29,000, and that lines up perfectly with that bottom, where we bottomed out in July and August of 2021. In June, we bottomed out at 29K, and that if that head and shoulders plays out, that's where we'd actually be going. On the daily, though, we're looking like we're trying to turn up. But you can clearly see this head and shoulders formation. The only thing that's indicating that we might not have this head and shoulders is this giant volume that's coming in. We're getting so much volume coming in. But volume on a head and shoulders formation is also not a very nice pattern. So here we need to be very careful. There is both indicate on the 4 hourly also showing this head and shoulders. 4 hourly oversold, but on the hourly we're heading up. So in the very short term for the rest of today, it looks like we're heading up with a target of around 39,800. But again, this is on the hourly, we have this inverse head and shoulders that's quite bullish with volume spiking in. But on the 4 hourly, we have this giant head and shoulders and the daily. So it's a bit dangerous here. We're going to look at other charts to see what this means. And if you want to trade like you're going to see me do, underneath this video, you can use the trading software that I use. So underneath the video here, if you go down below underneath the video, hit this thumbs up button, join, let's get 1,000 likes on this video, hit the subscribe button. It looks like we're going to hit 70,000 subscribers today or tomorrow. Smash up this subscribe button, join 70,000 people. And everyone, my goal is to have 100,000 subscribers by March. So whatever you can get everyone you know who's into crypto or stock investing or money to subscribe to this channel, click the join button to follow all my live trades. If you want to trade like you're seeing me do, Bitcoin trading Bybit, this link down below gives you the trading software that I'm using. So if you go down under the video, you go down to this link, you click Bitcoin trading Bybit link, you sign up, and you get a sign up bonus of $4,100 when you click this link, sign up, and then it gives you this trading software, and this is what I'm using on my phone. My Bitcoin trade, which is around a $10,000 trade, is down $141, 13%. I used only $1,000 of margin to make it's a 10x leverage trade. I'm long, it's down 13%, $141, but I do believe Bitcoin in the short term will head up. But we've got to be careful of this inverse head and shoulders that's playing, the big head and shoulders that's playing out. In this account, I have almost 99,000 US dollars. I've got Bitcoin dropping yesterday 2.5%, so I lost a bit on this Bitcoin drop. I've got 1.5 in Bitcoin, 1.5 Bitcoin. I've got 21,000 US dollars. I've got $13,000 of Bit also taking a hit. And those are my trades that I have open. So that's what I think is going to happen. Now, if you haven't opened a trade on Bitcoin, to be honest, going long here is dangerous. You could open a long towards the 39, but it does look like a giant head and shoulders is playing out on the 4-hourly. And volume formed on the last shoulder. So this is quite a dangerous point to be in. I might actually go into US dollars here. And close my long, because it does have the potential here to have a big drop if this head and shoulders plays out. The final shoulder formed just the last 2 days. So we had this shoulder, we had this big head, and then we formed this shoulder, and it looks like it rejected at the 40K. If it comes down and breaks the neckline here at 36K, that's the final head and shoulder, and that can take us down to 29K. So the next days are very important. This is actually a very dangerous pattern that's playing out on Bitcoin right now, unfortunately. So be wary if you have longs. I might actually close my long position in the slight loss, $136 loss. I'm going to actually close it. It's a $10,000 trade. I'm going to close it. Close. I'm going to keep my 1.5 Bitcoin in spot because I do think I'll only close if we do finalize this shoulder. So I'm going to be defensive here because it does look like we are forming this big pattern. It only formed today. The stock market looks like it's going to open into the red as well, which is not good. If the stock market opens in the red, then a lot of the crypto market has been following lately. Also on Ethereum, we've got this head and shoulder formation playing out on the 4-hourly. But on Ethereum, we also had this double bottom. So it's really it would be very difficult to trade here because we have this double bottom formation, with both confirming the double bottom because we have a lot of volume spikes down here, but at the same time, it's forming a kind of head and shoulders formation again. And again, if that breaks down, that would drop Ethereum. If this head and shoulders plays out, it would take Ethereum to around $1,800. We have a big support at 2,026 for Ethereum. So right now, it's not looking so good for the crypto markets. Let's look at the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies, all cryptos, and see what that is telling us. The same pattern, head and shoulders forming on the 4-hourly, on the daily. It's not looking too amazing on that aspect. Same on the daily, it does look like it got rejected off this trend line. So we broke underneath this 2-year trend line that this is the total value of all crypto markets. Now we're sitting at 1.7 trillion. We broke this 2-year trend line, and then it went up above it, it came back below it, and then it tried to get back above it. And that's what it's doing today. It's trying to get back above it. You can see here, and it got rejected. And it's also, again, forming this head and shoulders. This is very bearish, everyone, unfortunately. I'm going to monitor it closely. Again, if you want to trade like I'm doing, I'm using this Bybit trading software. Underneath this video, you can use this link to sign up and start. You can start learning you can use that trading software. Also, I have a course that has more than 6,000 students. If you want to take the course, the course is here. Crypto Master Course, it's got more than 6,000 students, and you learn that everything I'm doing here, and I teach you how to do it from my phone. Also, this is my Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, James Crypto Guru, I've got 5,000 followers on Instagram. Also, the Magicraft Telegram is just exploding. We now have 30,000 members on Magicraft Telegram. If you want to search MCRT Magicraft Game Chat, 2,900 online. And there's like, look at today, 1,600 people chatting today about the project MCRT. This is a slight video of a creation of one of the characters. That was cool. That was the character coming to life. I'll show you that again. Amazing work from the studios. You definitely warned me of the drop. Thank you so much. Please keep updating us. You're doing amazing. Hopefully we're not going to have another drop. James, you have saved me from losing major money at least 3 times since September last year. On every occasion, we only the one giving warnings when everyone else was moon calling. James, I want to thank you when you called a few weeks ago about the drop. You helped save my portfolio. Thank you, brother. James, you saved me $85,000, and those are just some of the people that I've helped with this channel. So again, it does look like a giant head and shoulders is forming on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the total market cap. You need to follow my live trades, click the join button. I might close out my Bitcoin. I'm actually bullish based off the amount of volume that's coming in, but this giant head and shoulders formation is a scary one. So I'm going to monitor it closely. Make sure to watch my next video in the next hours and let's see how it plays out. Hit the subscribe button, join 70,000 people, smash up the thumbs up button. This is James from Crypto Guru. Thank you for watching and I'll see you all again tomorrow.